That's a good question. I think my qualifications are that I've matured and reached a level of responsibility, knowing that other people's money needs to be treated with respect and fairly, because it's worked out of your hands and it's put into a public fund that needs to be treated with the greatest amount of respect. In owning a small business in the last 5 years, I've learned to be a salesperson, a public relations person, a truck driver, a bookkeeper. Let's see, I've got much stuff down here. A laborer, a mechanic, a mediator, an insurance adjuster. I've learned a whole lot of things in running a business for the last 5-6 years that I can bring to the table in treating your money respectfully and wisely and fairly. And that's what I bring to the table.
I think the thing that brings me a little distance between I and my opponent. Monk understands government. I understand government. Spend, spend, spend. I have created the jobs. I have paid the taxes. We need to be real frugal about this. I've got 37 years in service to the cities, county, and the states. I've worked with farmers. I've worked with other business people. I've made my living on Main Street, and I've solved the problems. I've created the jobs, and I think I understand how business works. And the county is just like a giant business. We need to look at that, and we need to be serious about it. And we need to see everything that we can do to make sure that our tax dollars are spent wisely and accounted for. And that's one thing I would definitely like to see. Thanks.
Would you continue on the same path? Would you take it in a different direction? How would you handle things? More the same? Not change it? How would you change it?
If I restate that question, I'm not sure I can. Ask the question one more time, would you please?
Do you think that the direction of the county needs to remain the same or go in a different direction? How would you change it?
Okay, great. So for those that can't hear that, the question really is, if I've got it right, is the county's been going in a direction over the last few years. Do you agree with that direction or disagree? And if you disagree, what direction would you go? Okay, let me start with Monk.
Can I ask, is that specific to the power plant?
Power plant?
No, I'm just saying that there's been some concerns, you know, that communities felt divided and everything. I'm not specifically talking about that, just in general. There's a lot of things. The fairgrounds and so on, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of interest in what's going on with local government. That's not good. So I think they want to know. Are they going to keep going the same path? Where are you going to go? Where do you want to take us?
Bob Turner, you're next.
Started out as 10 years in the power plant and ended up being just in the direction we're going now. When you do things and you're a doer, it's very easy to take the role of criticizing. I don't think that you can do any project in a county that's got 20,000 people and everybody be happy. If your question was leading that the existing county commission should have done that, I don't think that's possible. As far as the existing direction the county's going in, I feel that the county commissioners in the past are doing as good a job as they possibly can. Obviously, we can always do things a little better after a project's done and we look back. I think we have to be a little selective in our criticism and put ourselves in their shoes of when they made decisions on the before, not after. As far as the direction going, I would continue to put strong emphasis in family-sustaining jobs, strong emphasis in being as frugal with your tax dollars as we possibly could be. As Scott has mentioned, tax dollars should be treated very, very sacred. Pretty good question. Thank you for the opportunity to address it.
Well, I would like to change the direction we're going in, and there's not enough time to talk about it, so let me just highlight a couple of points for you. Okay, first of all, I plan, when I am elected your county commissioner, I plan to use some of my own $40,000 commissioner salary to retain advisors experienced in legal, fiscal, financial, even zoning and planning. Not because I don't know what to do, but because I believe in this one principle. Listen to this. This is a quote from constitutional law. Our founding fathers that wrote the Constitution decided to have 3 branches so that there wouldn't be one person or group that had too much power. Checks and balances allow each branch to check on other branches to make sure they are doing what is constitutional, what is in the best needs, what is appropriate for the people. I will have counsel to me so that I don't have to be a yes person to our county attorney anymore or to our county clerk. If their answers are just when I've researched it, I'm okay with it. If the red flag goes up, I want to know what's another county attorney's opinion, checks and balances to protect you, the people, your health, welfare, and safety. As a county commissioner, I cannot know all the answers to every question. Nobody can. That's why we have department heads experienced in these matters. We have a county attorney, yes, and we have a county clerk. They're very experienced. But who are they speaking for? The commission or you, the people? I want to know. So I'm going to be able to have that advice given to me if I want another opinion as a check and balance. And you have the right to have that. And I'm going to use my own money to do it.
Richfield City and Sevier County have done a superb job these last few years in balancing their budget and making cuts where necessary. I would continue with that course. I think it's vitally important that they stay in the black and not go in the red with public money. That should be a law, and I think it is Richfield City that you don't overspend your budget. And I would go along with that. I would support the county in maintaining the balanced budget. Should the county support NEFCO? I think that was part of your question. I think the county should jump on board and support NEFCO. I think NEFCO has been very tenacious in holding on as long as they have, and I think we should stand by them and get this plan built. The main reason I would say that is because my first item of agenda is the property tax cap, and this power plant has the potential to infuse tax money into our tax base to the point that I don't think your property tax, your personal property taxes would need to go up for the rest of your lifetime. It has that potential, hundreds of thousands of dollars into our tax base. And that would be something I would support.
I guess the question was, what are we going to do in the next 10 years going forward? My platform has been that we need to create jobs and revenue. Some of the things that I think that are important to us is we should look to the future and plan accordingly. We need to work on our plan that's outdated, our county plan. And I know this is something they're working on it. I know that Commissioner Topham is sitting on a board to try to help with economic jobs, things to bring into the county. I think there's a lot of things that that the public is not aware of that happens behind the scene. I think we need to do a little bit better on our transparency possibly. I think that the communication between the commission or the county, I'm not saying it's either one's fault. It's if the people want to know, they need to be involved and they need to pay attention to what's going on. Also, I think looking forward, we need to work together. The county has been fractured because of the things that have happened. It has split the north, and it has split the south, and it's split the middle. I know people that don't even talk to each other because of the things and the decisions that have been made. And I think we need to try to get some common ground, and we need to get the north together, the south together, and the middle back together, and we need to move forward. We're either going to move forward together and grow together, or we're going to fail together. And that's just about the way it sizes up. We have some places here for economic growth in Salina. They've got 46 acres, I believe, over there that needs some businesses in there. We have a facility here in Richfield that has 70 acres of facilities out here. And it's not easy to bring, one more second. It's not easy to bring economic development to the valley without everybody's help. And this is going to take everybody. This is a group effort. It's not the county commission's job to create the jobs. They are here to help you get the jobs and get entrepreneurs to do that. Thank you.
If I understood the question correctly, it was, should we stay on the same course or should we change? Sevier County is not perfect. There's no question about that. The commissioners aren't perfect. I don't think we've ever claimed to be. We make mistakes, yeah. We make mistakes all the time. But Sevier County is a great place to live, a great place to work, a great place to recreate, a great place to raise a family. Sevier County's funds are in the black. We have surpluses, and we're using those funds wisely, or we wouldn't have funds in the black. Do I support the project, the power plant? Yes, I do. I supported the coal-fired power plant. You all know that. Sevier County is now the #3 county in the state for mineral production. Only 2 counties in the state of Utah produce more minerals than Sevier County. There's over 250,000 truckloads of goods leave this county every year. Think about that, 250,000 truckloads. We need to support those businesses and those industries that are shipping that out. That's coal, salt, gypsum, agriculture, and now oil. So yes, I support them. I'm just going to leave it right there. Thanks.